The time is 6:09, and if you're heading to the bus stop here within the next hour to 90 minutes or so, you still need a layer, but it's not quite as chilly as where we started on your Thursday. The beaches are going to be closer to about 55. It's still 60 actually right now in Myrtle. And inland, we have a little bit of a mixed bag. There is some lower 40s and there's some upper 40s. So just be prepared, but still 40s and 50s. You just need a little bit of a light layer. But once we get to the afternoon, we'll see a warmer afternoon than where we were on Thursday. Temperatures anywhere from 5 to nearly 10 degrees above average. We'll stay around 74 for the beach, and inland upper 70s to lower 80s for later today. And as we look at our fire conditions, because when we're monitoring this, you're looking for your wind gusts and also your humidity. Yesterday, we were starting with humidity less than 50%, and now already this morning, humidity is 60 to 80%. So it's already a little bit higher, which would be better conditions for firefighting efforts. But as we go into the upcoming weekend, it's still going to be a little bit breezy at times. Not an excessive wind. They will be less than 25 miles per hour. But just keeping that in mind that the wind may be not working in our favor the whole time, but at least the humidity is going to be high in the coming days. And a look at current fires across the Carolinas. Of course, we have our large 2,000-acre fire in Carolina Forest, but also the ones in the upstate and western North Carolina are growing at a significant rate and have 0% containment. The first two are going to be in South Carolina. They're in northern Greenville County. The Table Rock fire is pushing 10,000 acres at this point. It's going to continue to spread for today. The Persimmon Ridge is just under 2,000 acres. Again, no containment there. And these two in Polk County, North Carolina, are roughly around 3,000 acres each. 17% containment for Black Cove, a higher 30% now for Deep Woods. It was only at 11 yesterday. But in total so far for March, fires in South Carolina are up 16%, and we burned a little less than 15,000 acres. Alexis?
Hannah, thank you for...
The time is 6:39, and it's a more comfortable morning per se because temperatures are significantly warmer at the beaches and along the border belt waking up on your Friday compared to Thursday. Now, some of us inland, King Street, Scranton, Florence, is actually a little bit cooler. So for some of us, it's a more comfortable morning. Others, it's just a little bit more of a chill in the air. But 40s, 50s, just take a jacket with you if you're going out. We'll still have a pretty nice sunrise. There's going to be a few more clouds around all throughout the day. Morning, afternoon alike. Afternoon temperatures, though, are going to be pretty nice. We'll be around 69 for lunch, 73, and temperatures are going to be pushing 80 across inland as we go into the mid-afternoon. If we look at our Muggy meter, dew points are still at a very comfortable level, but they are much higher than where we were at this time yesterday because the dew points were in the 20s and 30s. Lumberton's at 42 degrees, Myrtle's at 49, and then Florence is at 42, and all of our relative humidities are between 60 and 80%. When yesterday morning they were all less than 50. So humidity is building for today, and that will continue into the weekend. The temperatures are slightly above average today, 72 to 74 across the PD, 79 to upwards of 81. That's pushing about 10 degrees above average for this time of year. Our futurecast mainly just showing clouds. We don't have a threat for rain today or tomorrow. The second part of the weekend on Sunday, that's going to be a little bit of a different story, but at least conditions are looking pretty calm for the next couple of days. Now, in other parts of the country on Sunday, while we're just going to be dealing with scattered light showers, a strong cold front is going to be sparking severe weather once again. In the south and Midwest, a level 3 enhanced risk is already in effect for Sunday. That will be because of this cold front. But for us, focusing on the Carolinas, a few spotty showers Sunday. That cold front is going to bring us a chance for some heavier rain, gusty winds, and a more persistent rain late afternoon into the evening on Monday. And this is all going to clear by early Tuesday. For our local trivia question, costing just under $4,000 to build and having a daily rate of $2, the Seaside Inn was the first hotel in Myrtle Beach. What year was it built by the Burroughs and Collins Company? Temperatures will be in the mid-70s today through the weekend, and inland's warmer, 80 to 82. Our color of the weather image is from Shreya Patel. So this one, thankfully, doesn't have any destruction like our tornado ones that we have been seeing. This is a very calm image, and it looks like a fun playground. Nice swings.
The swings.
Few clouds.
I like the attic up there, too.
Yeah, nice big house.
And
double doors. Maybe
like
it's a duplex.
The sun, the yellow and the orange.
I love this one. Nice and calm. Thanks for sending this in. If you would like to color the weather and have it featured on air, you can just mail it into News 13. The address is on your...
Sponsored by J&K Home Furnishings.
The time is 6:22 in headlines starting this morning. It's already a little bit warmer and more humid. Though the temperatures in the 40s and 50s, humidity is not something that's going to be felt at this very moment. But once we get to the afternoon and those temperatures are shifting to the 70s and 80s, it will just be not quite as dry as what it was yesterday. The humidity is going to be around 40 to 50 degrees for your dew point, but it will be pushing 60 degrees as we go into the weekend. So that will be a little bit more of a tackiness in the air, but it's not summertime humidity. So not to worry in that regard. The weather stays dry for today and tomorrow. Then we'll be talking about rain on the way for Sunday, which will carry over into Monday as well. In terms of fire weather, which humidity is going to be a vital component of this for gauging how firefighting efforts will basically be for today and how acreage could be burning a little bit faster. So over the past couple of days, dew points were extremely low. So again, they are going to be higher as we go for today and all the way through the weekend. So humidity will be working in our favor, but it's still going to be breezy at times, not overly windy, but the wind may be battling and pushing against us just a little bit, but at least the humidity is going to be higher for firefighting efforts. Now for our sky meter, more humidity will also correspond to just a little bit more cloud cover for today. Not crystal clear like the past couple of days, but still mostly sunny. The afternoon high temperatures, little above average, 74 for the beach and about 80 across the PD. Not much to report on Saturday. Partly sunny, equally as warm. Sunday, the temperature forecast is still the same. We will be expecting some scattered light showers on Sunday and then eventually storms for our part of the Carolinas. That will be on Monday. But when the system is still back to the west on Sunday, it is going to be a severe weather maker for portions of the South and Midwest. There's already a level 3 enhanced risk. That cold front will move into the Carolinas. For us, our best timing will be late afternoon and into the evening. Again, storms, so some frequent lightning, gusty winds, and at times some pretty heavy rain. So we'll be monitoring that. At the beaches, winds are southeast at 5 to 10. The water's still a little cool at 62. The temperatures are going to be the same for the next 4 days, around 74. A few showers on Sunday, a better chance for storms on Monday, and inland is warmer in the 80s.
Here's Chris Parks.